Lake Tahoe is a jewel of the Sierra Nevada mountains, nestled between California and Nevada. It's North America's largest alpine lake and one of its deepest. Lake Tahoe's water looks untouched, crystal clear, ready to drink. It is where I swim, play, and live. But then I learned about microplastics in our environment and even in our bodies. That moment sparked questions, so I started looking closer. Researching, asking, what's really in this water? What I found was contamination, tiny plastic particles that do not disappear. If it's in Lake Tahoe, it's everywhere, and we cannot protect what we cannot see. My name is Acadia Holve, and I am honored to present my research, Microplastics in Lake Tahoe, Presence and Policy Solutions. In the background of this slide, you'll see a photo of me and my sister in our kayaks on Lake Tahoe, a place that inspired this work and makes this issue deeply personal. This project confronts one of the most urgent environmental challenges of our time, plastic pollution, and connects it directly to key United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 3, 6, 12, 14, and 15. Every piece of plastic ever made still exists somewhere. Each year, the world produces over 400 million tons of plastic, yet less than 10% is truly recycled. The rest break down into microplastics that contaminate our world. This goes beyond pollution, disproportionately affecting low-income communities, children, and future generations. This is more than an environmental crisis. It's a reflection of deeper failures in justice, production, and accountability. Microplastics are synthetic polymers ranging from 1 micrometer to 5 millimeters. They come from packaging, textiles, tires, and other everyday products. Microplastics silently infiltrate ecosystems and enter the bodies of wildlife and humans, posing significant risks to both. Their often invisible presence underscores the urgent need for research. Microplastics have been found in human tissues, including the brain, raising urgent concerns about both developmental and long-term health effects. A 2024 study found microplastics lodged in coronary plaques. These individuals faced higher risks of heart attacks, strokes, and severe cardiovascular damage. As a result, they are dying sooner. The connection between plastic pollution and human health is no longer abstract. It is lethal. During my research in 2024, I confirmed that microplastics are present even in Lake Tahoe's early winter surface waters. The table on the left shows my findings, and the images on the right show some of the microplastics I collected under 4 times magnification. These findings challenge assumptions about where microplastics live and when. Even in cold, clear water, far from major cities, pollution is persistent. Think about your day so far. How many plastic items have you used? A wrapper? A coffee lid? A toothbrush? Have you thrown away anything today that will outlive you? Even when we don't see it, it's already in motion, breaking down, traveling, persisting. If plastics are detectable during Tahoe's cleanest, coldest months, warmer seasons likely bring even greater contamination. Lake Tahoe, long seen as pristine, is not untouched. Microplastics are persistent and pervasive, underscoring the need to move beyond cleanup and towards upstream solutions. Community groups have removed tens of thousands of kilograms of trash from Lake Tahoe. But these efforts can only go so far. In my research, I didn't find wrappers or bottles. I found what they had already become: microplastics. These particles are too small to remove by hand, and once they're in the environment, they stay there. No amount of cleanup can fix a system that continues to produce waste without limits. That is why prevention must come before reaction. Plastic has brought convenience, but also long-term costs, especially for our health and environment. These costs are not shared equally. We need policies that support innovation and fairness by encouraging producers to take greater responsibility for the full life cycle of the materials they create. Policy matters. To better address plastic pollution, we need systems that encourage shared responsibility, especially from those best positioned to drive change. A statewide Extended Producer Responsibility, or EPR program, would achieve exactly that. Modeled after California's successful approach, it would ask producers to register and report their packaging, as well as join a producer responsibility organization, or PRO, that helps manage materials more sustainably. This PRO would use eco-modulated fees, charging more for non-recyclable plastics and less for reusable and compostable options. These funds would support recycling, public education, and microplastic prevention. The Nevada Department of Environmental Protection, or NDEP, would provide oversight, while universities like University of Nevada, Reno and University of Nevada, Las Vegas conduct ongoing research. An advisory committee would help guide priorities, and local governments would receive resources to support cleanups with cross-state collaboration to protect Lake Tahoe. My own findings highlight why this matters. Even in winter, microplastic fragments and fibers were persistent. These pollutants often stem from supply chains that weren't designed with long-term impacts in mind. EPR is a key first step, but additional tools like plastic waste fines and recycled content standards will further prevent pollution and support innovation. Lake Tahoe welcomes over 15 million visitors annually. Meanwhile, global plastic production continues to rise. My research confirms, even here, microplastics are persistent, pervasive, and invisible. Without action, this pollution will spread deeper into our water, our wildlife, and our lives. Policy alone will not solve this. That is why I am launching #JoinThePlasticRevolution, a campaign inviting individuals to take part in 5 simple actions. Refuse single-use plastics. Replace them with reusables. Reduce your plastic footprint. Raise awareness in your community. And reach out to support smart policies. It starts with one choice today. I've shared this work with local communities and national conferences, including the Ecological Society of America and American Public Health Association. And now I am bringing it to state leaders. This isn't just about pollution. It's about the world we choose to create today and the legacy we leave behind for future generations. In the next hour, take a stand. Refuse just one single-use item. Share an eye-opening fact about plastic pollution on social media, or pick up a piece of trash as you walk to your next destination. Each of these actions can ignite change and inspire those around you. In the coming week, deepen your impact. Start an important conversation about microplastics with a friend or coworker. Replace one single-use item in your routine with a reusable alternative, or engage a local business to advocate for reducing single-use plastics. Your voice and action matter. Let them be heard. You don't have to do everything, but you must do something. What we choose to do now creates ripples that extend to our lakes, our oceans, and our future. Microplastics may be small, but their impact is massive. Thank you.